Say hello to Mr. Furley. Say hello. Mr. Furley, look at the camera and say hello. You think he's grown any? He's actually gained 4 ounces, I think. Got him his new collar, and I've been housebreaking him, and he's done all right. He's had a few accidents, but that's to be expected. He's only 3.5 months, but he did his first poo-poo outside on the leash today. He has been using the paper, but now he's doing it on the leash. Say hello, Mr. Furley. Now, hopefully, I bought him some rawhide bones, too. Hopefully, I can put him down, and he won't disturb me while I do this video. Let's see. Okay, down, Mr. Furley. Okay, this video is about a 3-year-old boy named Hunter Spanjer. I think that's his name, Hunter Spanjer. Now, Hunter Spanjer goes to a preschool. Stop it, Mr. Furley. He's running into the pole. It's in Grand Island, Nebraska, at the Grand Island Public Schools. Well, you know what I mean. He's in the preschool, and he's 3 years old. He's been in this preschool since he was 6 months old, and now that he's 3, they refuse to let him come back until his parents change his sign name. 3-year-old Hunter is deaf, and he signs. That's the way he talks, you know. But when he signs his name, which is the only name he's ever known because that's his name, they say, the school says it violates their weapons policy because the way he signs looks like a gun. And that violates their weapons policy. So, they won't let him go back to preschool until his parents change his sign name. The child is 3 years old. If they want the parents to change the sign name, then he's going to have to learn that all over again. Think his name has changed. You know, this is his name. It's a name, you know, as far as any other name. He just signs it. He doesn't say it. He signs it. So what's next? If somebody comes in there with the name Gunner, well, nobody can call you by your name, and you have to change your name because that violates our weapons policy. You know, why are you not focused more on the people that are doing this with their finger instead of signing their name? And I bet you there's a bully somewhere in there that they're not paying any attention to because they think bullies are just going to be bullies. They're everywhere you go. Instead of this little boy that signs his name. And this is what gets me. Preschool. Now, if he has been there for 2.5 years out of his 3 years of life, then that means that these people, the teachers that have been there with him, have known that he signs his name like that. That's how it's signed. And unless they've never called him by his name, they have signed his name to him. And now they're just now having a fit? It doesn't make any sense. So, Hunter's dad has started a Facebook page. And you can go on there. Excuse me a minute. No. Go on. And you can go on there and click on attend or like or whatever to show your support. And it's called, the Facebook page is called Let Hunter Spanjer Keep His Name Sign. And I think as of yesterday when all this came out, he already had like over 1,000 signatures on there. And I went on there and liked the page, so I'm on there too. Let him keep his, you know, I guess his first name being Hunter. Hunter's in the shape of a gun. Well, Hunter. Yeah, and then there was another story, but this was back a couple of years ago where a little boy got suspended from school because he wore a hat. And on the bill of the hat, he had the little combat men glued on there in honor of his uncle, I believe it was, that was in the Army. And they said that violated the weapons policy. The little green combat man that all the boys used to play with back in the day. And now that's in violation. But a name being in violation, Hunter's dad also says that he feels like this is discrimination against the deaf. And rightfully so, because you can't write your name down. You've got to sign your name with your fingers, and that's how he does it. And if you're going to tell him to change his name, he's not going to understand why. And he shouldn't have to understand why. Like I said, these people have been working with him since he was 6 months old. So, I don't know what's going to happen there. I think it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Because, but I bet you if it was a foreign child from another country, it'd be a different story. They wouldn't make that child change their name then. But I don't even know what to say. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. This is where it goes into overkill. Is when they are focused so much on the little stuff about him signing his name that somebody down the road that's going to do some damage is quit it now. Is going to get away with it because they're too busy looking at somebody else. That's how you got the ones that do all this stuff slipping through the cracks, and then they'll say, "Oh, we should have seen this." So I hardly think that a 3-year-old boy that's deaf, that signs the only name that he has, that he's had all his life, is going to cause a ruckus. And these people need to exercise some common sense and get on with it. So please look on Facebook to let Hunter Spanjer keep his name signed, and just click on attend and get your name up there. And until next time, bye-bye.